What's cracking, guys? Omar Esoff here. In this video today, I want to talk about the cost of being the boss, the cost of being a champion. I want to talk about, training, goals, injuries, and why at the end of the day, you have to really frame what you want to achieve and then work towards that in the smartest way possible. Here's what I mean. There's a couple different things going on. I'm going to cover a lot of different issues. Basically what happened is I saw recently on Instagram, Ronnie Coleman, 8-time Mr. Olympia, how he made that post where he made the post essentially, I'm going to throw it up here, where, saying if your kids want to be like me, this is the cost of being a champion, how he needs back surgery and how he basically can't walk right now, and how he probably will not be able to walk properly maybe for the rest of his life. That due to his training and his training style, how hard he trained, that this is the cost as a result, the numerous surgeries, the inability perhaps to walk. And I mean, going back to it actually, when I was at the Toronto Pro Show the last 2 years in a row, I saw Ronnie. He was at his booth, and it was kind of weird. It's surreal seeing this guy that's made such a huge impact for so many people. He was the Miss Olympia 8 times, right? He trained insane, absolutely insane. To kind of see him where he had to sit down at the Toronto Pro Show. He couldn't stand up. He kind of seemed like lethargic. He had a lot of things going on. Like just the wear and tear of the training over time took its toll on him. And it made me kind of, think about a lot of different things where I do think that's true. I think what Ronnie is saying is absolutely true. And hats off to him, the amount of dedication, hard work that it takes, few would ever be able to endure. Another example of this actually recently was also when we talk about the champion mindset, which is, sacrifice to win, I could say, achieve your goal, by any means necessary, is that the IWF, the weightlifting championships last year, there's a female weightlifter who injured herself, and rather than not compete, she chose to compete. I think she made her injury worse by competing, but she managed to get, I believe, a bronze medal. She was really banged up, but the point being is that when you have that champion mindset, when you want to achieve a goal really, really badly, right? You feel pulling within your soul. You have that goal. I want to be Mr. Olympia. I want to be the world weightlifting champion, right? You will do anything to achieve that. But when it comes to the average person and what you want to achieve, and I could speak for myself now from having more years under my belt, back in the day I could say safely that I was a YOLO, right? I would just keep going. Oh, you got an injury? Shut the fuck up. Just keep going, man. You gain some perspective. And something I want to say is that there is a way of training in a sustainable, long-term way while still making gains, getting stronger, and basically also enjoying your life. And that's the route that I want to pursue. There's a lot of people that then might question, oh man, all this like lifting heavy, like what are the risks? Like I told you, lifting heavy, you're going to snap your shit up. Sucker, that ain't true. Let's flip this around the other way. Well, Ronnie is banged up, and that is absolutely true. You can safely lift heavy. As an example, I made a video a few years ago on someone called Roland. And he was basically having back issues due to either like lifting, his posture, a variety of things. And he got an x-ray and it showed a variety of things. Like, oh man, this doesn't look good. Now, 2 years later after making this video, he's hitting even more PRs. Another example, my boy, Mark Bell, talking about sustained lifting. Recently, he smashed his deadlift PR. I think it was either 700 or 705, right? His previous best, I think I was there, was 675 that he hit. After all these years, after all these injuries he's accumulated, right? He got that pec injury. He got, his knee. He blew out his knee when he was squatting for that attempt, when he was doing geared lifting. But he still moves forward. You can accrue injuries, but you have to be smart around them. And that's the difference, I would say, perhaps between a champion, what they want to do, which is sacrifice by any means necessary to achieve this goal, and the rest of the population. And you have to realize that, guys, that, there's a lot of back and forth. Some people are kind of condemning, Ronnie Coleman for his actions. They're like, man, look, he can't even walk. Ronnie did what Ronnie wanted to fucking do, okay? He wanted to be a champion. He knew the risks. He trained insanely hard. I'm not saying that you have to train like him in order to be a champion, but he knew what he was getting into, so he chose that. Man, I used to play soccer. I got more injuries playing soccer. I played soccer for a decade. I got more injuries playing soccer than I ever did lifting heavy ass weight. It just comes with the territory. And as an example too, when people talk about that, oh really? Well, there's a 93-year-old, I'm going to link this in the description, that's doing powerlifting. He started when after he retired, and he's killing the game when it comes to powerlifting. It is possible. You just have to be smart about all these things. I think sometimes as guys, let's be honest, man, we always want to lift more weight. We have those big goals, and sometimes we don't listen to that voice in the back of our head saying like, hey man, like just slow down, be smart about this, like recover from that injury. If you train intelligently, consistently, with hard effort, you will make a lot of results. And that's kind of 2016, I could say for myself, what I plan on bringing is all the goals I had before coming together, and you'll see them unified, right? That athletic aesthetic. So becoming better at weightlifting, becoming stronger, building more muscle after the cut is finished, all those things really coming together. But I thought it was an eye-opener. It was kind of weird, and I told Adam, the dude filming this, that it was kind of surreal because we saw Ronnie both times at the Toronto Pro Show, and it's weird to see like this champion that so many people regarded so highly drawn to that state. But understand, that's what he took, that's what he decided, and respect to Ronnie for being that dedicated. For the average person out there, however, just be smart about your training, be focused when it comes to your training, and you know, you can be safe, you can be smart, all the mobility stuff I talk about, you can minimize the risks. There are still risks, they're pretty damn small, however, and at the end of the day, it's a fun journey, you have to enjoy the process. So 2016 is the year, it's the year of the hashtag professional toner, you heard it here first. Guys, that is the video. Just wanted to make this on this topic. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below because it got shared around all over social media. Ronnie Coleman's, you know, his post that he made and how he doesn't regret anything. He said at the end, the only thing he regretted was not doing 800 pounds for 4 reps. He only did it for 2 reps. He could have done it for 4 reps, and that haunts him to this day. So what do you think about that? That is the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like the damn video. Final thing, I gotta make an announcement. As you guys know, I'm partnering up with the NASM. That's the National Academy of Sports Medicine. I don't take any endorsements except the ones that I believe in. I take this one because I do believe that if you want to further your education, if you want to increase your knowledge, if you're a personal trainer trying to do a better job, then you should invest in yourself. And this personal training certification, I looked over the outline and whatnot, it's far more comprehensive than the ones that we can take here in Canada. I agree with about 90% of what is being said there. They have a free online 2-week trial. You can go to myusatrainer.com/Omar to try it out. I highly recommend it if you want to either invest in yourself, increase your education, your knowledge, or become a better personal trainer. That's it, guys. That's the video. I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next one. Peace.